His television show ran for 3 decades,
JackLalanne.com.
spawning a string of fitness studios and later in life, a best-selling juicer.
I want you to hear about our Jack Lalanne Power Juicer.
In 1956, at the age of 42, he set a world record, knocking off more than 1,000 push-ups in 23 minutes. At 60, handcuffed and shackled, he towed a 1,000-pound boat from Alcatraz to Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco. At 70, he played the human barge again. At 95, he joked,
I can't afford to die. It'll wreck my image.
On Sunday, with wife Elaine at his side, he passed away from respiratory failure. Jack Lalanne, an American original, dead at the age of 96.
First, I got to lube up some cases because I'm going to go in deep. We're about to go in deep and tight. Jack Lalanne said that. He was probably, he said some things a lot of us thought were funny today, but he probably outlived every fitness enthusiast that we know. Made it up into his 90s and swam the English Channel on his 92nd birthday. Swam the English Channel on his 92nd birthday. The guy was fit and virile up into his 90s until he died of pneumonia. Jack Lalanne made it to like 94 years old and died of pneumonia. He swam the English Channel for his 92nd birthday. Now I want you to stop and think about the sort of quality of life a person has to still be fit and active enough to swim the English Channel. Who's the most famous fitness person, the most famous fitness guru of all time? Jack Lalanne. The grandfather of fitness, the first guy who had a fitness television show. The man who swam the English Channel to celebrate his 92nd birthday. This man swam the English Channel for his 92nd birthday. Do you know what one exercise he attributed to his longevity? The deadlift. Jack Lalanne is, in my opinion, the pinnacle of fitness. The guy made it, swam the English Channel in his 90s. Jack Lalanne was in amazing shape in his 80s and 90s, swam the English Channel. You want to know what's excellence? Jack Lalanne. That guy is my biggest fitness inspiration of all time. You know why? Because the guy promoted fitness and deadlifting his entire life. He was one of the original fitness gurus. For his 92nd birthday, he swam the English Channel. You know how badass that is? If people say, well, tons of people have swum the English Channel, thousands of people have swam the English Channel. Yeah, but he did it at 92 years old. He did it at 92 years old. I mean, the man promoted fitness to his dying day, and he only died at 94 because he got pneumonia. Had he not caught that spell of pneumonia, he might still be alive today. But the English Channel, swam it, 92nd birthday. That is excellence. Fitness is Jack Lalanne swimming the English Channel at 92 years old. That's fitness. And that's excellence. I mean, how do you compare that with someone like Jack Lalanne? I mean, that's who we should be looking at as an idol. Yeah, I swam the English Channel in his 90s, died in his 90s, was in phenomenal health. In the age where everyone else's grandparents are dead or in walkers, dude was walking around on his own 2 legs, healthy, active, for over 90 years on this earth. You guys are familiar with Jack Lalanne, right? Kind of the grandfather of fitness. The grandfather of fitness, the guy who was the first guy to have a TV show talking about exercising, okay? He had a TV show about exercising way back in the day. He is like the OG of fitness. That man died of pneumonia in his 90s, okay? He swam the English Channel when he was 92, and the dude was still jacked in his 80s. Like, you could tell that he lifted. You could tell he was old, but you'd be like, that old dude lifts. He's in shape. He was probably banging chicks in the old age home, the retirement home 20 years younger than him. He was fit, he was in shape, and for his 92nd birthday, the guy swam the English Channel. Now, you talk about being healthy and fit. You talk about a level of fitness that the majority of us will never see in our lives. Let's be honest here. Out of all of us here, how many of us are going to be capable of swimming the English Channel after we turn 90? How about even after we turn 80? No. That man swam the English Channel at 92, was walking around, no walker, no cane, strong back, strong hips. And apparently from the stories we heard, he was still getting it. man swam the English Channel at 92 years old, and he believed it was his honestly held opinion so much that he spoke about it that the deadlift was responsible for him having a healthy back as he got older. And then you have guys like Jack Lalanne made it all the way to 92 before pneumonia got him. You guys remember Jack Lalanne? Jack Lalanne talked about this stuff. You know, granted, he died in his 90s, but he also got pneumonia from an incident. But the guy, after he turned 90, swam the English Channel, right? He was the original fitness guru. Jack Lalanne died. He was either 94 or 96. I don't remember which. He swam the English Channel for his 92nd birthday. He was one of the first public figures in fitness. He was the original fitness guru.